Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Every Sketch Feature Explained in Solidworks. And today we are going to be looking at the ellipse feature specifically. So let's just jump right into it. There are 4 types of ellipse features: ellipse, partial ellipse, parabola, and conic. To start, click the sketch button and choose a plane to work on. For now, I will choose the front plane. Now, let's start with the first option on the list, the ellipse. An ellipse is drawn by 3 clicks. First click defines the center point. Second click defines the major radius. And the third click defines the minor radius. And there you go, you have an ellipse. The parameters on the left allow you to change the center point, or any of the major or minor radius of the ellipse. For example, let's try to change the center point of the ellipse, starting with the x-coordinate, and now the y-coordinate. Let's also change the major radius to 2 inches and the minor radius to 0.5 inches. And this is how you modify an ellipse. Moving on to the second feature in the list, the partial ellipse. This feature draws out a portion of an ellipse as opposed to a complete ellipse. It is drawn exactly the same way as an ellipse. Define a center point, major radius, minor radius, and one more additional click defining how much ellipse we want. And just like that, you have a partial ellipse. Another way to draw a partial ellipse is with the help of the line feature. Let me draw a straight line. Now let's use the points of this line to create a partial ellipse. The center point, the major radius, the minor radius, and finally, how much of an ellipse we want. And that's it. Catch my drift? Moving on to the next feature in the list, the parabola. With the first click, we define the focus of the parabola. Second click sets the vertex of the parabola. And now, this dotted line represents the shape of the parabola. So you can now select any 2 points on this line to be the length of the parabola. And there you go. Do keep in mind that you have all these parameters on the left to change the focus, vertex, and length of the parabola. Moving on to the last feature in the list, the conic. A conic can be defined using 4 points. The first 2 clicks define the start and finish. Third click defines the focus, while the fourth and last click defines the row. That's the generic way to draw out a conic. Now, let's see a common scenario where a conic can be drawn. So let's draw out a shape using the line feature, the spline feature, and an arc feature. Now let's draw a conic using these shapes. You can use 2 points on these lines to define the start and finish, third point to define the focus, and the last click to define the row or vertex. Now let's use the endpoints of this upside down cone and this spline to draw a conic. Let's do one more using the endpoints of these 2 shapes. There you go. Let's wrap up this lesson here. Again, people, in this series, I'll be going over all of the features of Solidworks. In the next video, we'll take a look at the text feature. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and stay tuned for all of the videos. See you in the next episode. Thank you.